And the door opens. There's a chest in the middle of the room. It has an inscription on the lid. The inscription reads, telling us not to open and take the map piece. But obviously, since that is our quest, we're going to have to do so. And that is the second map piece. Now that's all that's left is to finish up the boat and get the last map piece. Hello everyone, we're here in Falador. I am getting one of the things that we need to finish up the ship, which is 90 steel nails. It has to be steel nails, and you can either buy these if you can find them in the Grand Exchange, or you can do what I do and make them. Which, since I've been working on my smithing and my mining in the past, it wasn't very hard to make these. I only had to level up my smithing 2 levels in order to be able to make them, so I did that off screen. And I have just enough steel bars here to make the 90 nails needed, because I believe one steel bar makes 15 nails apiece, so... There's also one other set of things that we need for the boat, but we'll talk about those once I've smithed these. I could go over to where Doric's anvil is, which is actually closer, but I prefer going down here for some reason. Probably just out of habit. I've taken the trip to Falador and back here so many times. It's just almost automatic now. And there we go. 90 steel nails. That's half of what we need. Now, the other thing that we need are planks. To my knowledge, there's only 2 ways of getting planks on the free server. One being to buy them from the Grand Exchange, and the other one to go into the wilderness to find them. We'll be taking the second route. For a trip into the wild, for something to find an item like this, I highly suggest to put all your items in the bank. Reason for this is that you don't lose anything from wandering into the wilderness. I believe there's a bank on the way there too. From what I've read, there's 3 places in the wilderness that have planks lying around as drops. We need 3 of them. I believe we're now ready to go out there. Now I don't remember the areas where the planks are, especially with the areas of the game drastically changing appearance as they are for me. Since the last time I've been out in the wild, which has been a very long time. It may take me a bit of time to find where the planks are. Oh wait, I forgot about depositing my money. I don't know if I can lose money by doing this or not. Lose all items, take them immediately. Yeah, I'll go and put them back. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Money safely deposited. And we are now in the wilderness. PK skulls have been removed from the game. PK skulls were, if you attacked anybody, you would get a skull above your head. Which, if somebody killed you while you had a skull over your head, you lose all your items, and you drop them all immediately. And somebody could take them. Apparently those have been removed, and now you're just kind of screwed if you die in the wilderness at all. Which makes my plan of depositing everything before I went in here to be perfect, because I can't lose anything then. There's a small icon in the upper right hand corner of the screen near the experience icon that tells us what level we are in the wilderness. Right now we're on level 6. And it'll drastically go up as we move farther and farther in. This place does look quite a bit different. I don't remember there being skeletons and torn flags and stuff like that everywhere. Does look a little less brown though. Used to be a lot darker of a brown than this. To be honest, I don't usually come in here because there's nothing particularly in here besides maybe like end game monsters, or maybe like part of a quest or something. You have to find stuff in here like with this, because the monsters are incredibly aggressive. As soon as they come on your screen, they're coming at you, just as you're seeing here. And the players roaming around here as well are not pretty much what I want to find in either, so I do sort of try and stay out of here. I see some red dots. Are there planks over here? No, I do see some bronze arrows though. Let's head on. Get away from this bear. Statue of a warrior. This person was of great importance. That bear is still following us. We've gone all the way up into almost level 20s of the wilderness. Plenty of music tracks to unlock here, so I've never been in here before with this account. Yeah, I remember this place. It's a castle fortress similar to the Black Knight one. I think there's Black Knights in there. There's nothing in there but like rune drops, so we're not gonna mess with it. And they're pretty common runes too, if I remember correctly. We're going lower and lower into the wilderness now. We're back almost towards where the grasslands are. If I remember correctly, there might be an area of planks in it towards the left side of the wilderness, so I'm sort of heading towards that way. See dark wizards. What are the drops over here? Skulls. Don't know what this is. Is this something new? Is that a town in there? I don't see a way in. I thought this was a way in, but it's not. Ah, here's a way in. Talk to Crate. Why is his name Crate? Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this place. I don't think there's any planks there anyways. I think I went off track after getting away from that fortress, so let's try and find it again. I believe it was right around level 20 where it was at. Actually, it's right here. That wasn't very far at all. There should be a bandit camp surrounded by lava around here. In fact, I think this is it over here. Okay, so yeah, I am getting towards things that I start to remember now. The bandit camp doesn't have any planks. It has like a place to make, has a place to buy like pizza ingredients though, which is kind of weird. I believe if I keep on heading this way, I'll hit like a graveyard or something. I believe it had like a bunch of red spiders in it. It might have planks. Oh, there's one of the musicians out here, way out here. It's not a human either, it's a goblin. Whatever. Music's all the same to me. It's kind of weird that they put these out here, though. Okay, it's at 100. Let's go. Was someone here recently? There's a bunch of like tree stumps here. Or maybe these are just regularly like this. Don't know what this is. Oh, here's something. Zombies and stuff. It's a graveyard, but it's not the graveyard that I remember. There's drops here. I see some tile. And a plank. Okay, there's planks here. This is where we need to be then. We need to find 3 of them, which probably won't be too hard. Obviously, as soon as we walk in here, they're probably going to attack us, but we can just run away at that point. We just have to make sure we can grab 3 of them. I see another one over here. And one more. Okay, we got the 3 of them that we need. Let's get out of here. And we're pretty much safe. Thank goodness. What's this? Oh, it's just like a hill or something. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Can't use this teleport after level 20 wilderness. Well, shoot, I didn't know that. We're at level 28, so it's not going to be very long. Ran out of run. Just one more level, come on. There we go. There we go. We now have everything that we need to fix the ship. Let's head up to a bank real quick and get everything that we need. And then we'll head back up to Port Sarum. Keep on hitting collect instead of bank. I don't know why. Alright, let's take everything that we need. As right after this, we're going to head off into the last place where the last map piece is, which is Melzar's Maze. Will I need a tinderbox? I don't think I will. I know there's rats in it, but I guess maybe. I don't know. I guess I should be prepared. Alright. Let's go fix it up. Okay. go ahead and climb down the ladder. And here's the hole. You need 3 planks and 90 steel nails, and a hammer. You just keep on clicking it until it's closed. And there we go. The ship is now ready to sail. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Combat of Evolution thing. Figure I might as well.
Welcome to the Combat Academy, fellow adventurer. You look like you know your stuff, but I could always use a hand demonstrating things to my students.
Well, we already know basically the basics. Is there anything maybe with the... Okay, ability bar and basic abilities might be something.
Sorry, you need to unequip your weapons and armor and have an empty backpack before you can help me. There's a bank deposit box nearby.
Oh, come on. I know there's one over in Lumbridge. Let's go ahead and get the shield while we're here. Also, almost forgot about it. We tell them that we're doing a dragon quest and that we need a shield. He tells us about Cranor, which was an important city back in its day. It was an important place for its trading with its ports. We get the anti-fire dragon shield thing. I think it's actually weaker than our mithril shield, but it's gonna serve its purpose anyway, so. Set up to the bank, which is the 3rd story on the castle up here. Unequip everything. That's a nice little button. Okay. Just use the warp. Alright, I am curious about the abilities that I can use.
Welcome to the Combat Academy. Okay, before we move on to some more advanced combat, we need to learn an important lesson.
Okay.
Preparation is everything. Sorry about that, but I think I made my point.
I'm on fire.
When we're in combat, it's important to have everything we might need quick to hand. The best way to achieve this is to prepare. so that when we need something, it's at our fingertips. Our fellow adventurer will now prepare for the course.
Okay. But I need a hint on how to take food and eat it.
First, we're going to attack the dummy as... These attacks are okay for taking down weak enemies, but what if we want to deal some serious damage? You can use some special attacks called abilities. These allow us to be a bit more creative while fighting. There are many types of ability. One even makes your normal attacks stronger. Let's just deal with something basic to start with.
The only reason that I bother with this is that the abilities might actually help me out with some of the monsters up ahead.
These attacks are okay for taking down weak enemies, but what if you can use some there are many...
Such as in Melzar Maze and the dragon itself.
Detailing the different abilities. You should refer to this to see the abilities you can perform, and to select abilities that you may need in upcoming battles. Our fellow adventurer will now perform an ability.
Alright. Let me just check out what all these do exactly. So that just sort of like punches them. And apparently can stun them as well if it can be stunned. Kick can stun them as well. Dealing damage equal to 150%. So a couple of these aren't bad. Okay, I got the meter full. Does it do anything? Guess I should follow this thing now.
Prepared, we can attack this dummy with an ability. Many abilities require a certain amount of skill in their particular discipline. Others require specific weapons, such as two-handed weapons or dual-wielded weapons. After using an ability, you'll be unable to perform it again for a short while. Because of this, think carefully about the order in which you trigger your abilities. Otherwise, you might later need one that you accidentally use now.
Okay, I think that's pretty much everything that I need to know.
Now that we know about abilities, let's have a more practical demonstration. Give my fellow adventurer time to gear up, and when he comes back to me, we'll begin.
No, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Alright. Let's go get our stuff back, and then we're gonna go ahead and start our Melzar Maze. Let's go ahead and put these abilities up here.